Hey, what's going on, guys? No, that was not Mortal Kombat 1, 2, or 3. That was, of course, Super Combat Fighter, a game that I played recently that I thought had a bunch of potential. It's still in these super early stages of development, like pre-alpha, alpha, pre-alpha, like super duper early stages. But the game has a ton of potential, and of course, I played the build that I had. I talked to the good guys that were designing the game, and I wanted to help them out. I'm not being paid to make this video, but just like Terradrome 2, even though this game is in early stages, right off the get-go when I was playing it, I could just tell it had a ton of potential. So why not promote this? It's crazy too, because the Kickstarter's been around for almost a month, and they're almost halfway with their goal. They got around $15,000. They want 30 to have like the super complete crazy experience of the game, but I was assured that even if they don't reach like the goal, they're still working on this game. Now essentially it's gonna be like your classic late 90s Mortal Kombat, I guess you can say inspired, your Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. It's a classic 2D fighting plane. You got blood, you got gore, you got the pits, you got crazy finishers and combos. Even the characters, you have one character that, essentially is kind of like Chameleon. He's like 4 or 5 different ninjas in one. You have a guy who's kind of like a Johnny Cage, I guess, inspired character. Here's your roster. Of course, it's not complete either, but long story short for like the roster, insanely enough, they got some guest characters, including, speaking of Mortal Kombat from earlier, it was just announced like over the weekend that the guy who played Jax back in the day on the arcade versions of the classic trilogy of Mortal Kombat games, he's gonna be inside this game. So yes, Jax from Mortal Kombat will be inside Super Combat Fighter, that's so kick-ass, because it's gonna be 2018, and a digitalized version, obviously not Jax, but the guy who played Jax, the actor, will be in this game, doing uppercuts, knocking people off stages. It's a crazy game. They're aiming for 12 characters with like their own stage per, different character. I guess like exclusively designed for that character. There's a bunch of different game modes. It's a great game, guys. Like you saw pretty much everything inside the trailer. Now, obviously, you got questions. There's a Kickstarter. How expensive is it gonna be? When's it coming out? We don't know too many details on that. However, I can tell you that all the content post-launch is gonna be free. So hey, thumbs up to that. Once you buy the game, everything new updated will be free. So that's pretty exciting. I think they're aiming for the end of next year. So hopefully within the next year we continue to see some awesome progress be made. And like I mentioned, it has a story mode, it has some ladders, has like a mode where you transform into gigantic like versions of the character, and it's like a beat 'em up where you just smash the buttons and you button mash, and the person who does the most damage button mashing, obviously wins. It's really crazy, it's really in depth. I played a like a super early build of the game, and though there wasn't any CPU programmed, I played against somebody here locally, and I played for about 2 hours, and it was so much fun. It was refreshing to play a game clearly inspired from what I grew up on. Like my first fighting game experience is Mortal Kombat 1 on the SNES, and this was exactly what I felt, except in the modern day, higher quality. Like it's literally the idea of the classic Mortal Kombat games brought to life in modern time, and it's something so unique. And though it's been done before, just the fact that the guys I talked to a few nights ago, they're just so passionate about this, and I don't know, the guest characters that I've heard, pretty badass, man. So anyways, of course, if you guys want to support the Kickstarter, a link down below. There's different pledges where if you pay more money, obviously you get a lot more content. They even have a YouTube channel where they break down everything that's been revealed so far, so go check that out too if you want to see some more information with the actual gameplay and the story and the future of this game. So everything will be inside the description of this video, like I mentioned. Very early stages, but guys, just look at this. Like, this is so sick. And for me, it was really cool to go back and play a simple game, still competitive easily, but just a lot more lax. And of course, if there not being any new updates about Mortal Kombat 11, I guess this can kind of give me my fix up until then. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. I wouldn't really make a video on this unless I really believed in something, and I'm telling you, this game has a bunch, and I mean a bunch, potential. Super Combat Fighter, hopefully coming within the next year. As more news comes out, if there's like a massive update, I'll give you guys a video on that. But of course, take 1 second, drop a like, subscribe for some more content next time. But Been your host, Dynasty. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys later.
You deserve more exposure, man, you underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero, the rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel now.